Hi. By the way, just saying, I'm going to get banned. So, just putting that out there. But this needs to be said on TikTok. So, I'm going to say it on TikTok until I get banned. Hi. Hi, everybody. This live is, oh, hell no, you stupid ass bitch. That would be a fuck no to you. Nope. Fuck no. I ain't playing today. I ain't playing today. I ain't playing today. The amount of I'm not playing today is so fucking real. Like, I was infuriated before I got screenshot messages. Now I'm even more infuriated. No. A girl who comes in and tries to make my life hell just tried to join my fucking live. And you know that for the most part, I won't block people. I don't block people. But I'm going to tell you, Alicia's ass is not coming in my fucking live right now because I'm about to start naming motherfucking names. I'm about to start saying a whole bunch of shit right now. First of all, I want to tell everybody out there, I am infuriated. I'm upset. I'm upset with myself. I was told I was not to blame. I was told I was not to blame over and over again. But there's a lot of people to fucking blame right now. And I've had it. I've had it. You know, you guys remember, if you guys remember about a month and a half ago, there was a woman who came into the live, came into a few different people's lives, and was saying that they had took their life. And I had a live, and I said that the woman was not well because the woman had messaged me numerous times, and I said the woman was not well. I knew she wasn't well. I knew there wasn't something right, but I said it with not hate in my heart, but I thought she was coming from a very mean and evil and not okay place. Okay. And it's come to find out to me that that woman is currently, I am so infuriated with so many people right now. If you guys are aware, before Anti-Bully Girl died, and nobody is saying that she killed herself, FYI. Before she died, there was a group of disgusting, horrible people associated with Christy and Gypsy Blanchard that bullied that fucking girl for the last week of her life. Okay? Christy and Gypsy Blanchard's camp has wreaked havoc on numerous people's lives. And the people associated with them were putting up videos of this girl, and the last 5 days of her life were hell. Anti-Bully Girl. Okay? So, come to find out just now that the girl that I spoke of, that I said was not well, is not well. Matter of fact, the day that the rumor was going around that she killed herself because of Sarah and Pink Hat, she was being carted away in a fucking ambulance. Her neighbor spread the rumor around that she died. And because the neighbor was very well versed and fancy, and Sarah, she decided to put out the rumor that Fancy and Sarah did it, and I shut that shit down quick because I knew Sarah was not well. Okay? Sarah has spent the last 4 months of her life in a mental institution. She was put there by Sarah Anderson Pink Hat. She was put there by that horrible, hateful bitch. And Sarah, we're going to refer to her as Pink Hat. No, because I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. And I'm going to remind you all who Pink Hat is. And when I get banned, and I will get banned, I will be on Ryan Lee TM on YouTube. But I am doing this on TikTok because the people on TikTok need to know this person and what they are capable of. That woman spread lies about the woman in the mental institution. Sarah Pink Hat went on a transphobic rant against Bree, who suddenly she's buddy-buddy with. I don't fucking understand it. She went on a transphobic rant against Bree and tried to blame it on Sarah Anderson, who at the moment, because nobody fucking knows what the hell people are going through at that moment, Sarah was literally tending to her dying fucking husband. And she was putting him in the ground while Sarah Anderson was running, while Sarah Pick Me Pink Hat was running amok, running her name through the fucking ground. This woman was burying her husband. And Sarah got on here and she blamed the other Sarah. Thank you for showing up. And I want you all to know that Sarah Pick Me Pink Hat is a despicable, horrible human being. She single-handedly put this girl in a fucking mental institution. She single-handedly made this girl attempt her life. And to give you just another iota of the person that Sarah Anderson is, as soon as I figure out how to fucking do this, give me a second. I never know how to do this sometimes. Just bear with me for just a moment. Sarah Pick Me also decided that I have finally found my long-lost, nasty, trashy twin. They are disgusting, and when they blow up, when they will, talking about me and Fancy. But this is the part that I love. Ryan doesn't need those dogs. They're constantly barking, crying, and fighting with the neighbors' dogs. My neighbors don't even have dogs, and the dog that I was speaking of was running into my yard. Okay? We know one died last month. The fuck it did, you stupid fucking cunt. The fuck it did. I didn't have a goddamn animal die last month, and the fucking one that I am still waiting to pick up his fucking ashes died on Friday, you dumb fucking cunt. And one is getting ready to die. You think this is cool? And all those fishy things ate each other and died, and whatever the fuck else it says over here. Putting down my fucking animals and what the fuck that I have had and what the fuck I have gone on with. She's the one who said I had 17 animals die in a month. Right, cool, perfect. This is a woman who has went on transphobic rants and blamed them on somebody. This is a woman who drove a woman to literally try to kill herself and has been in a mental institution for 4 months. This is a woman who puts out rhetoric about the fact, yes, anybody who says anything disrespectful to me, take them out now. Allow anybody to stay in, regardless of their name, until they open their mouths and are cunts. Pick Me not only did all that, she went live with Brandy and Kendall the other day. You know, apparently from the rumor that I heard, Alicia Pike was having a live and Police had been calling Alicia's house for some time, and apparently Kendall decided to take accountability for the fact that Alicia's dad came stomping into the fucking room because he got a call from apparently Kendall, from what I'm hearing. And please correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm sure this is going to get to her. Okay? So, not only that, but when Sarah's daughter, the one who tried to hurt herself, when she went into Brandy and Kendall and Sarah's live, her daughter went in there. And they said to her, "Hey, Sarah, back from the dead." While this woman is sitting in a fucking mental institution. And there's no way they could have known that, but it doesn't fucking matter. I am telling you, at some fucking point, we have had a person who was bullied for the last 5 days of their fucking life. We've had a person that went in the fucking hospital because they damn near died. What the fuck is it going to take for you fucking cunts to stop? To stop going real fucking world, to stop calling jobs, to stop calling the police, to stop calling CPS, to stop calling and pretend you're the police. What the fuck is it going to take other than somebody in the motherfucking ground? Because it damn near happened a couple of months ago. What the fuck is it going to take? I get on here constantly and I tell you guys, you never know what the last thing is going to be before somebody sticks a fucking gun in their mouth. And when it happens, and when you're to blame, I hope you rot in hell. Every fucking one of you fucking bullies, from the goddamn Christy and Gypsy Blanchard, every one of you fuckers that side with her. Midnight, Thea, Dawn, Brandy, Kendall, Sarah, every fucking one of you that have perpetuated this bullshit. Every fucking one of you. Come at me. I don't care. I've got thick enough fucking skin. You've already called my job. You've already called the police. You've already called CPS on another person. You've already called their fucking job. You've called and pretended to be the police. You've called and got some girl, God even knows what the fuck her dad did to her after you did that. Yeah, there we go. Report number 1, shut me down. Shut me down for telling the fucking truth on all you assholes associated with Christy and Gypsy Blanchard. Shut me the fuck down. I'm on YouTube. I don't give a fuck. Ryan Lee TM on YouTube. The bullying that goes on, the fucking pictures that are done, the fucking doxing that is done is fucking disgusting. Yes, Pink Hat is over there kissing Bree's ass after calling her a man. Pink Hat is over with Bree after calling her a man. Because that's what they do. They round everybody up. They round everybody the fuck up. And they all stick together and they make their little snark pages and they make their little drawings and they dox people and they call people and they do whatever the fuck they want and nobody fucking calls them out. So today I'm fucking doing it. You guys have called, and when yeah, there we go. I'm already off. How long did it take? 14 minutes. 14 minutes it took on. I'm not going to get that appeal back either. I'm completely going to be banned off TikTok at this point. Now, I don't care. I don't care. It was an accident. I was putting your comment through. I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. I'll unblock you. What the fuck is it going to take? What is it going to fucking take? You could shut me off of fucking TikTok, but you're not going to shut me up. I've been saying for months, I am tired of being shut the fuck up. You can take me off of TikTok. You can. Yesterday I was taken off of TikTok for sexual exploitation and gender-based violence. What's today's fucking bullshit excuse? Was it harassment and bullying? Wouldn't that be rich? Harassment and bullying. As a person speaking out against this bullshit, as a person who's done with people harassing and bullying fucking people. But of course they'd take me down for that, right? Because I'm calling people out. No, you don't need to be sorry. I'm angry, and I'm angry for a lot of fucking reasons. How the fuck dare Sarah Anderson sit here and do this shit? Run around making transphobic comments, saying about, putting out rumors about my dogs dying last month, which isn't even fucking true. Isn't even fucking true. And then I had to sit while my dog died on Friday to get on here and see that. Then somebody, after I talk about bullying, after I talk about the fact that bullying is going to lead to somebody offing themselves, you never know when something is going to happen with somebody. You never know what's going to fucking happen. Anything could be the last straw. And then I talked about the fact that I didn't like my teeth, and I didn't like my hair, and I didn't like my weight. And guess what? Within 12 hours, somebody put up the exact same site that I was talking about with fucked up AI, horrible AI, really, really bad. Anyway, pointing out my teeth, my hair. After I just said that something like that could make somebody kill themselves. Trying to get me to fucking do it. When does it stop? And everybody sits there and everybody just does whatever the hell they want. Nobody calls anybody the fuck out. And I'm going to fucking call people out. Since I've been involved with this shit, since I got involved with the fucking Blanchards, I have had a fucking bullseye on my back. Okay? And now they're rounding people up like some fucked up game of Red Rover, and they're all getting together, and the bigger the group gets, the worse the bullying gets, and no matter, it doesn't stop. It never stops. There's just enough, they just collect them. They just collect them like fucking Pokemon. And the mob mentality is disgusting. And people like Fancy's mods. Fancy's here. She knows what I'm talking about. She's called them off. That's fine and dandy. But in the fucking meantime, her mods wreaked havoc on my fucking life. And her mods wreaked havoc on Sarah Anderson's life. Because the mob mentality is disgusting on social media. You guys all climb together with a person to hate, and you make their lives fucking hell until they go and do something drastic. So far we have a girl who had the last 5 days of her life, however she died, horrible. We have a person who is literally in the fucking hospital still recovering 4 months later. No, there was Fancy, and I know this now. And I will talk to you about it later. There was. Okay? And the people that, there was a good portion of your mods, and you know this, and that had made my life hell, saying horrible things to me. And I know that you've called them off, but here's my problem, Fancy. Here's my fucking problem. You shouldn't have to call adults off from being horrible, horrible human beings. They shouldn't need Mama Fancy to call them off. They should understand that what they are doing is fucking wrong. They should not need another fucking ass, grown ass adult to tell them you are being a disgusting pile of shit. They did, and I will talk to you about it later. I cannot understand for the life of me why the hell grown ass fucking adults are acting like goddamn children. You guys are, the amount of real world bullshit is insane to me. People put out there, and by the way, somebody tried to breadcrumb me the fuck out of this and gaslight me the fuck out of this. Well, Midnight didn't actually put out that your husband was a P3DO. She didn't actually put that out. She actually fucking did, because it was actually in her fucking Discord. And it was actually in a lot of comments. And she actually said that because my husband knew one 5 years ago that he did it after we fucking knew him. Okay. No, Fancy, don't start with me or not, because I'm fucking hot and I'm not fucking arguing with you right now. No, my mods never said that you killed anything. Okay? That's the part. Look, everything else, cool. They want to be assholes to me, fine. Then they're assholes. Whatever. That's fine. Okay? That's fine. But with making fucking drawings of my animals who had passed, saying that this and that and whatever, that is a step too motherfucking far. When you can see me on here on a live, fucking hysterical, and you can and you continue to do it, you are an awful human being. You are an awful human being. I don't care about the ones that were being whatever, okay? Whatever. That was a step too much fucking far. And what they did to Sarah, what they've done to me, hell, even what they've done to Bree, what people have done to you. I have said, even when I wasn't speaking to you, that the pages up about you are disgusting. The pages that are done on Fancy are disgusting. And yes, I told her to fucking be here. I told her to get in my fucking live. I messaged a bunch of fucking people and told them to get in my live because I'm fucking done. I'm done. I get on here every night talking about this bullying shit and nobody takes me serious. Well, guess what? Take me motherfucking serious. Take me motherfucking serious. What is it going to take? What the fuck is it going to take to get people to stop? Because it started off real whatever. We told each other's names. Okay, you can get those out of the fucking white pages. Okay, fine, cool, whatever. And then jobs were called. And then CPSs were called. And then police were called. And then things were put up so awful that people are actually hurting themselves, actually actively trying to take themselves out of this fucking world over people that are taking shit entirely too far. Entirely too fucking far. If you have a problem with a creator on an app, then you message the creator on the app and you talk about it like a goddamn adult. I've had people in my messenger box in the past 5 days. I've had people in my messenger box that I never thought would reach out to me. And kudos to them for reaching out to me, okay? I've had people that I never ever thought in my life would reach out to me and we would speak about things like adults. Because that's what people should do. They should get a hold of people and they should talk to them like adults. What they shouldn't do is go real world and fuck with people's livelihood and fuck with people's kids and fuck with people's jobs and put them and say horrible ass things. And by the way, while I was talking to Sarah on the phone and I was beating myself up because of that live that I had, and I said, you know, I went on that live and I said you were mentally ill and I'm no better than anybody else because I didn't know what she was going through. There's no way I could have. And she said, and she told me that she never blamed me, that this wasn't my fault, and that I was right in the fact that she was mentally ill, but it's not going to make me feel any fucking better. It's not going to make me feel any better. Because while I wasn't actively bullying, I didn't stop to think that maybe somebody really is fucking mentally ill. I didn't. Because the messages that I was getting was so jumbled, I thought, this woman's just not right in the head. She's just fucking crazy. She was crazy. She was crazy with the fact that she had just sat there and watched over her husband while he died. And then while he was dying, Sarah Pickme was on a live with me, throwing her under a bus, saying, I never said any of that. I never said any of that. That was all Sarah, the other Sarah. That wasn't me. That was the other Sarah. And Sarah can't even defend herself because she's too busy trying to bury her husband. So you know what she did? She tried to end it. And she's been in a hospital since fucking April, where she still sits to this day. And before anybody asks, I absolutely asked her before I came on here. She's in this chat, and I absolutely asked her before I came in here, because I'm not just going to go spewing off people's fucking very personal things. What the hell is it going to take? And I know this, before Brandy and Kendall decide to go on a live and start trashing me and saying that I'm doing this and doing that, well, I haven't seen anything that Brandy's done personally. Okay. There's a lot of word going around about what Kendall's doing. Again, not seen it personally. I've seen screenshots, heard about it. There's a lot of shit going on with that. And the fact that they had Sarah on there speaking a whole bunch of bullshit that wasn't even true. Because Sarah will go wherever the hell she gets attention. And then when she says horrible shit, she tries to pawn it off on somebody else. And I'm so tired of hearing that side say, woe is me, everybody comes after me. And then I'm flipping through my FYP and there's another fucking drawing being done, another person being drawn. When I'm scrolling through different people's names and I see somebody's got a profile picture of a fucking dolphin with the word liar with a cup. I may not like Nina and I may not like a lot of people, but I sure as hell ain't gonna go to that fucking route. And yes, we tried to ward Fancy about Sarah. Okay. We tried to warn Fancy about Sarah. Hell, we tried to fucking warn Sarah against Fancy as far as that goes. I had no idea to what extent this woman would go or do or say or write or what the hell ever else. But I can tell you guys from everything that I have seen, whatever the hell comes out of Sarah Pick-Me Pink Hat's mouth, I suggest you take with a whole tablespoon of fucking salt. I know you did. These people are out of fucking control, putting out rumors with absolutely no substance behind them, constantly saying horrible things to people. What the hell is this? When I heard today that somebody was calling Alicia's house, pretending to be the police, and then called her house called her grandparents' house while she's on a live to rat her out for being live, to where her dad comes busting in the fucking door. First of all, a grown-ass adult. I don't even understand that. But whatever. That's not my thing to choose. Okay. And then apparently, from what I understand, allegedly and for entertainment purposes only, Kendall fucking said that she was making phone calls. Why are people making phone calls? Why? For what? Kendall admitted to calling that girl's parents. Why? For what? What exactly was going to be accomplished by that? What was going to be accomplished? Yeah, she admitted that she was the cop that was pretending to be cop. No, that there was somebody was calling pretending to be the cops. I'm so agitated, I'm stuttering. What is wrong with people? For the love of God, what the hell is wrong with people? No. Oh, no. We don't use the Discord anymore. I'll put you into the... Are you in the Discord Facebook group? The one where we moved to Facebook? I'll put you in there if you're not. Is it not a whole crime to impersonate an officer of the law? Look, I don't know ass from Adam on this. I'm like I said, this is what I'm hearing, and I want to say that I'm letting the chat talk because I'm not exactly sure what the fuck happened. I just know what I'm hearing things. Kendall called the father but didn't pretend to be a cop. Well, I can tell you this. Alicia said that there was people pretending to be cops, okay? That could have been a completely separate incident. I don't fucking know. All I know is that apparently she admitted to calling the girl's father. Okay, she admitted to calling the girl's father. maybe somebody else called pretending to be a cop. That would be really fucking wild for there to be two different people, but whatever. Stranger things have happened. And I've been through a lot of shit in my life, and I've been through a lot of trolls in my life, and I've been through a lot of real world shit in my life, but this is taking the motherfucking cake. This is taking the motherfucking cake. Okay? I don't understand for the life of me why the hell everybody is going so insanely real world. I have had real world going on me since fucking March. So, let's see. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know why people are calling people's parents. I have no idea. I don't fucking understand it. I don't know. Kendall has admitted to calling on and reporting Colleen. Yes, I've seen that myself. And the girl, Alicia. From my understanding, the father told her it was police hoping she'd stop spending her money on creators. Does that even make sense? Are the police going to call your house and say, get your daughter offline? She's spending money on creators? Does that even make sense? Does that even make sense? Why would the police ever call a house and say, get your adult daughter offline? She's spending money on creators? No. Yeah, I'm not really sure what the fuck Colleen's deal is, to be honest, because I'm hearing from one side one thing and one side another thing. Fancy, I think you really need to check your fucking friends. That's all I need to know. That's all I need to say. Watch our live last night. It happened in real time and you can hear him. The autistic young woman has a history of trying to buy friends on the internet. So somebody has the right to call somebody's parents of a grown ass person knowing that they have no right to do it and do it fucking anyway. Why the hell did she have the girl's parents' contact information? Why are people calling? I don't know how she got the family's info. I have no idea. I know they all go real world on that side. I know that people are getting all sorts of shit. And you know what? I'm gonna take a step here and just say also before I sling all the mud here. Bree's had shit real world to her too. People have doxed her shit too. People have put out her family's names too. All of it from every fucking direction, for the love of Christ. People fucking stop. My God. People do not need to be calling jobs and CPS and people's fucking parents when they're grown. Sarah had Alicia's info because she sent things to Sarah. Sarah bought a laptop from her. So Kendall got Alicia's information from Sarah. Is that what you're trying to? Okay, Alicia is in here. Colleen was in a live today with a bunch of people and they were playing recordings of the girl when the dad came in. So first you set up the situation to humiliate her. Then you record the situation to humiliate her. And then you play it on a live to humiliate her again. That standing fucking ovation for cunt of the year. Period. I don't fucking understand this. I don't understand any of it. I do not ever understand what the fuck is going on in people's heads. Mishi, are you not listening? Okay, first of all, there's so much going on that you apparently have fuck all idea of knowing anything. Okay? If Alicia is being taken advantage of, it needs to be dealt with not in a public fucking forum in front of people. That was humiliating. That was humiliating. How the hell would you feel if you were going about your daily life, somebody humiliated the fuck out of you because of a phone call that somebody had no business doing, and then people recorded it, and then they played it to discuss it again? How about that? If you want to talk about her getting taken advantage of, how about people that humiliate her to record it and humiliate her again? If you're doing something out of concern, you sure as hell aren't going to record it for posterity and replay it. That doesn't sound like very much concern to me. Alicia apparently wanted to share her story, and when she was sharing her story, Dad busts in, humiliates the shit out of her. And what did you gain from that? I gotta know. What did you gain from that? Because they waited till Alicia was live to call the dad. Instead of calling the dad and be like, hey, look, I'm a concerned TikToker. I'm seeing some things. Maybe you should talk to your daughter. No, they wait till she's live. Tell the dad something that's going to spin him off into a level of pissed off that he's going to come in there, stop it, humiliate her, and for y'all to press record. And for y'all to, they sent the link of the live to her mom. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. That is absolutely fucking beautiful. No, I'm only on here because I got kicked off of TikTok in 14 minutes and 18 seconds. I'm sorry, I'm reading all the comments here. And it is wild to me. It is wild to me what the fuck people are doing to people. What are people gaining from this? I just want to know. I just wish one of these people would come in here and tell me what they are getting out of this. I just want to know. Apparently, Kendall admitted to calling the dad. Who sent the link? You said there was a link sent. So who sent the link? This is just shit that I have found out today. I have just now found out today about the whole Alicia thing. I just found out today about the person in the mental hospital. I just found out today that Sarah's putting out there that all of my animals are dead and that I don't deserve any of them. Which isn't even accurate. Not even close to accurate. But it's okay to just push shit out there that doesn't make any sense with no fact. See, that's the thing about Pick Me, is she doesn't have any fact. She spouts shit out of her fucking face without any fact. Nothing to back it up. No proof. She's been going around saying that me and Fancy are fucking besties and talk all day. We have a semblance of a work relationship. We speak when needing to be spoken to. And what we are speaking about, what we've been speaking about since we've called this truce, is the absolute insanity that has ensued on this end of TikTok. I don't understand why she is live with Bree, who she literally called a man. I don't understand it. How do you literally sit and write just diatribes, calling her a man and calling her a he, she, and calling her all sorts of horrible fucking slurs. And then I see a fucking screenshot of her kissing her ass. I don't understand it. And a warthog. Don't forget the warthog. I forgot about the warthog. I don't comprehend it. And by the way, as for my dogs always barking, guess what? They're dogs. They bark. Guess what? When a baby cries, babies cry. That's what they do. My dog right now is barking because she's doing what she's supposed to do, which is guarding my house. There's probably somebody walking by. As for my dogs barking all the time, let's see, when do they bark? They bark when they're playing. Maybe I shouldn't let them play. Or maybe when there's somebody outside. Maybe I should get mad at him for doing his job. Or don't forget when my husband gets home, God forbid they be happy. God forbid. Little dogs bark at their own farts. You have no idea what goes on in my house with my animals. And the sad reality of life is animals die. They do. That's a thing. It happens. Okay? Period. That does not mean somebody did something to them. It means life and death happened. But what you shouldn't do, if you are a even iota of a decent human being, is try to capitalize on that and say horrible shit and blame people for shit when you don't even know what happened. You don't even know how anything happened. You just want to open your big fat fucking face and talk about shit that you have zero idea for. Zero idea for. That is who sent the emails. All of those emails are tied to her neighbor. I plan on getting with you about this later. What the hell is it going to take, y'all? What is it going to take? When I talked about anti-bully girl, everybody got real up in arms for about 4 minutes. And here it is. It's all right back. Now we have people calling Alicia's parents. Now we have Pick Me talking about shit she doesn't know yet fucking again. What is it going to take, dude? What is it going to take? She died. The rumor that went around was she had done it to herself. People close to her are saying that it was probably natural causes. But the point is, even if it was natural causes, the last 5 days of that girl's life were hell because a certain group of people, and it's always the same fucking group, they're always tied to the same, every one of these fucking groups have the same 50 people following. I know, because I've looked. It is always the same fucking people. Every fancy group has the same people in it. Isn't one hate page enough? Isn't one hate page enough? There's got to be 11 of them, 12 of them, 15 of them. Can't you all just get together on one page and just go ham? That you got to make this derivative and that derivative and this derivative and that derivative. Oh, I'm aware. No, me and Fancy have already went the fuck around about her goddamn hermit crab video. We did that in private, like adults do. Trust me. It was spoken about. If you think I let that shit slide, I did not. And she apologized. We talked shit out like adults should. Like anybody else on this app that has a problem with another creator for whatever fucking problem, real or imagined, instead of making people into dolphins, instead of saying all this shit. And look, before anybody says, Ryan, you're a hypocritical bitch, I am. Because I went after Thea. That bitch fucking deserves it, in my opinion, but whatever. Why? Because she has made people's lives hell. much like Sarah's doing. She has went after numerous people. She has called jobs. She has called parents. She's called the police. So yeah, I was trying to do my due diligence and out her ass. But nowhere in there am I fucking drawing pictures or calling her work or calling the police or doing anything else real fucking world. So you can put me in there if you want. I don't really fucking care. Yeah, I know. Bree bullied the cake girl and they called a truce and they're friends. I know. I know. Bree honestly did. I literally saw a video where Bree had asked Kate for a list of people that, for whatever the fuck it was, she wanted a list. Kate doesn't know her a fucking list. I don't know. Maybe don't call it bullying. I call it harassing then. I don't fucking know. There's a word for it. I don't know what the fuck it is. There's a word. She had went on a live and sat there and said, "Oh well, if Gypsy could walk away, why couldn't you?" Because maybe Gypsy and Kate's fucking situations aren't the same. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. What? Because Gypsy did. Well, you know what? Kate didn't kill her mom either. So I mean, there we are with that. There we are with that. No, Sarah Jane is not Pink Hat Sarah. There's a Sarah Anderson and a Sarah Anderson, and she is not Pink Hat. No. Pink Hat would not be in here. Trust me on that. Trust me on that. You know, and it's frustrating because literally Bree was just in my live a day or two ago talking about people bullying her, and then I'm getting messages from people saying, oh, she's on live drawing somebody into a snake again. What? Why are grown ass people drawing people? And I don't care if she made me into a cute lion. She made me into a lion and she drew me. Okay, that's still annoying. But she's making people into dolphins. She's making people into snakes, and those were not done cutely or nicely. Okay. Nicholas Godejohn, who I went to bat for and was trying to get word out there to try to help him, even though I read his fucking emails and I never should have fucking done that, but I'm an idiot anyway, has the audacity to draw me as, and I quote, butch bully. Where does it stop? Where the fuck does it stop? I don't know. I saw a live somewhere where someone was asking Bree to make her into a snake. No, that's not. Well, I mean, maybe you did, but I've already heard both sides. I've heard Bree's side and I've heard the Snake Girl side. And regardless of what Snake Girl was doing, not right either, still does not need to be made into a goddamn cartoon. You know, it's just wild to me what all these people are doing, making all these horrible, hateful fucking sites, saying horrible fucking things, saying horrible things in the comments. You know, when you put this shit up, which is already shitty shit, then you have people that are commenting on it, bumping it into the fucking algorithm. And then you have the mob mentality of as soon as one person comments on it, they all jump on board because, oh, they said what I wanted to say. And then they start going on in the comments. Half the problems ain't even the videos. It's the freaking comments underneath the videos. She said she wanted to be turned into a better snake. That site is approved by Nick and his dad. I don't understand it. There is one thing of trying to call somebody out on their shit. There's one thing of catching somebody in an inconsistency and posting it. And there's another thing of people going just fucking ham and just berating people's looks or their laugh or their crooked eyes or whatever. The fact that TikTok allows a gypsy filter is wild to me. I'm just going to throw that out there while I'm at it. The TikTok allows a gypsy filter, a gypsy nose filter, and then they wonder why we have a problem with bullying on this app. And then people are using it. You know, I mean, honestly, look, I don't like gypsy as far as I can fucking throw her, but can you imagine somebody making a fucking filter of your most, you know, something that you're sensitive about, and then, you know, I don't know, 200,000 people use it and mock you? I mean, TikTok's not helping anything here. No, a creator came along and said that she made it. She was very mad somebody else was using it. It's a fucking filter. You know, if you were like, oh man, I really hate, you know, my lips, and then they make some filter that looks just like your lips, and then 200,000 people are like, oh look, I'm fancy. And then Fancy gets on and she sees it and she sees 200,000 people underneath the fucking name filter all making fun of her. I don't know, some fucking creator. I don't remember who the hell it was. Dipsy Rose. It's the real creator of Dipsy Rose. Don't look at the other Dipsy Rose. Look at the real Dipsy Rose. Seriously. She has a character named Dipsy Rose. Oi! Watch out, my dogs are barking. I shouldn't have them. You know, I'm damned if I do, and I'm damned if I don't on social media. So my dogs bark, and I yell at them to stop, and I'm bad for yelling at them to stop. My dogs bark, and I let them bark, and her dogs just sit there and bark. What would you like me to do? Because when I tell them to stop, people tell me, oh my God, Ryan's yelling at her dogs. And if I don't tell them to stop, people bitch that they bark. Guess what? If you're watching me, I'm pretty sure you're well aware I have 9 dogs. If you can't handle dogs barking, maybe you shouldn't tune into me. This is my family. Okay? This is my family. Okay, it doesn't matter if you're a public fucking figure. You're still a person. You still have insecurities, and that's a crock of shit that most public people don't care. What? Because they don't put out a press release that they care? You have no idea what the fuck they think about at night. None. So what do I do? Should I do a poll? Do I tell them to be quiet or do I let them bark? Because either way I go, I'm fucked. Oh, wait, I got an idea. You want me to tell them nicely? Because that's ever worked with a dog. I know I'm going to have lives about me in the next few days. Because people don't like being called out. I get it. I accept it. I knew that when I opened up my freaking screen and decided to open my fucking face. And I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. Because the thing is, as long as it goes on, as long as nobody says anything, nothing's ever going to change. Every person that is following those accounts, you know, one day I don't really block people. I blocked Alicia. She tried to get into my live. I don't know why. I guess she thought she was going to run her little whore mouth, but I wasn't putting up with it. I don't really block people. But When I went through and I seen some of my, what I consider to be good followers, following 1 or 2 or 5 snark pages about me, you know what I did? I can't control what they do, but I can control what I allow around me. So I went to each and every one of those snark pages, and if there was a follow back, it got blocked. It got blocked. She does have a brother, but it was not her brother that put that out. Her neighbor put that out. Her neighbor saw her being put into an ambulance, knew that she had had an attempt, and I don't know if she jumped the gun. I don't know if she thought she was helping. I was not in her neighbor's head. But the neighbor, for whatever reason, decided to put out there that she had done it, completed it, and it was all fancy and Sarah's fault. Remember the other night when Brie came into your live and claimed her people don't bully like your people do? That was clearly BS. Oh, I'm not going to disagree. Because somebody came in and said that she was. That's the one who came in. We talked about this. That's the one who came in saying that you were dead. When you, the thing that your neighbor did, they came in under the name Bryce. They came in under the name Bryce. Hello. How many things can you pick at a person for? My God, like dude, just breathing. All I do is, what is it? All I do is blink and breathe, and it got you all pissed. That's what I feel like. I feel like no matter what I do, no matter what I say, no matter what, it does not matter what I am doing. Somebody's pissed. My dogs bark. They're bad. I tell them to be quiet. I'm bad. What the hell do you want? What do you, what, seriously, what the hell do you want? I don't understand it. Did you see my comment about how I think I accidentally blocked? I did it. Oh, Kayla. Okay, because me and you probably tried to put it through at the same time. And what happened is we accidentally blocked her. Yeah, I was trying to put the comment through too. So I was doing it over here. You must have been doing it over there, and you must have blocked her then, because the way I was doing it, should have put the comment through. I already told her, she messaged me. I said that I would unblock her. She's like, did I do something wrong? I'm like, no, you accidentally got blocked. I will not block people unless they literally ask for it. Like they are being hateful. Yes, I stopped Alicia at the fucking door, and I would do it every fucking time. Because she comes in here and says awful shit. And no matter how many times I block her, no matter how many TikToks I blocked her, no matter how many times I blocked her on YouTube, no matter how many times I block her, that girl comes back for more every single time. And I do not understand it. I will never understand it. I'm just really, really concerned at this point, because what is it going to take? What is it going to take? Yes, I'm talking about the Alicia whose dad is called. Yes. That is the one I was speaking of. Yes. All I know is I see the same names over and over and over and over on hate pages. It is always the same handful of people. And by handful, I mean like 20. It's always the same fucking people. How bad is, oh, I thought she said, no, okay, I see what you're saying. No, I'm not talking about the Alicia whose dad was called. I'm talking about a different Alicia. The one that was bothering me, I'm talking about a different Alicia. That's not the one whose dad was called. No, I'm sorry. Look, I can't tell you, Andrea, who to block, who not to block. That has to be your own decision. But what I am saying is, no matter who the creator is, Hell, even if you think it's me, for anybody out there watching wanting to say that I'm a shit show or whatever, if you see people being literal just absolute assholes to people for no reason, or picking on their looks, or picking on their job, or picking on whatever stupid thing they want to pick at, it's simple. If they didn't have a platform, they wouldn't be able to do it. Take away their platform, unfollow. I'm not even saying, I'm not sitting here saying, oh, report their content, yada, yada. I'm not even saying go that route, but what you can do is decide that you're not going to be a part of it. You don't have to be a part of it. You don't have to necessarily try to shut it down. If you do, that's your prerogative. But I'm not saying, go cancel so-and-so, go report so-and-so. I'm not saying that. Let them be them. Fine, whatever. But you don't have to be a part of it. You do not have to be that number to give them a number closer to the point of them being able to go live. You don't need to support people that are just being absolute assholes to people for no reason. People are allowed to defend themselves 150,000%. And do I think people go at Brie crazy? Yes. And this is coming from my side, so that should tell you something. Do I think people go at her crazy? Yes. But at the same time, when every time I'm on my freaking FYP, I'm scrolling through and I'm just seeing just another fucking low life thing, another fucking hateful thing, another just bullying ass thing. And nobody calls anybody out. Nobody says this is wrong. And I guess it boggles me more than anything. Anybody who follows me, I guess I'm always just shocked, maybe, that these people don't see what these people are doing is wrong. Reddit needs to be shut down. The whole portion of where people can do snark pages and whatever, I think it absolutely does need to be shut down, because it goes from being, oh, hey, she said some stupid shit tonight, to, oh my God, let's call CPS. Oh my God, she has a tissue on the floor. What the hell, dude? What the whole hell? I had a snark page start off as a snark page, and I said, you know what? Look, I can't control people, whatever. If they're going to snark, they're going to snark. But then the snark took a very ugly fucking turn. A very ugly fucking turn. An entirely too real life turn. And that's where it crosses a line. Graceful, what are you talking about? I was going to let it go, but since you asked, I guess I want to know too. Which ringleader should unfollow things? Which ringleader are you speaking of? What the hell is Kiwi Farms? I don't even think I want to know. There is parts of Reddit that are productive, and then there's the other side. The ugly side. The just everybody is horrible to everybody's side. And it's, I don't even know what Kiwi is. You guys all know what Kiwi. I don't even know what that is. I try to stay far, far away from all of that shit. I don't like going on Reddit. I don't like doing any of that stuff. And for the people who love to say, well, Ryan knows all about Reddit. Yes, because people keep sending it to me and I had to tell them to stop. Because I don't want to know. Please don't bark. Please stop. Please don't be dogs. I asked you nicely. Thank you. Maybe being nice works. Yeah, I don't think I want to know what Kiwi Farms is, to be honest. Well, they're not allowed to talk, apparently. They're not allowed to play. They're not allowed to nothing because, Oh, gee, I wonder if I'm on Kiwi Farms. Am I? I don't want to know. Don't tell me. I don't want to know. I don't know what it is, and I don't want to know. I'm just going to be blissfully ignorant. I'd much rather be blissfully ignorant. Makes it easier to sleep at night. No, I'm not allowed to yell shut up. I can't yell shut up, and I can't let them bark. I'm at a loss. I don't know what to do. So I guess I'm just going to tell them you can't be dogs anymore. Got that, guys? You can't be dogs anymore. I'm sorry. You're not allowed to bark. That's not what dogs aren't supposed to bark. Oh yeah, I yelled knock it off. People got a kick out of me yelling knock it off, and you have to yell over them. So I'd yell knock it off. That ended up on Reddit. Me yelling knock it off at my dogs ended up on Reddit with people saying she doesn't deserve those dogs. I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense to me. When Sarah and Fancy were together and Sarah would say horrible shit, and every now and then somebody would call her out on it, but whatever. But then people still allowed it to happen. So many people still allowed it to happen. And I don't know honestly what's worse. I don't know if it's the fact that Sarah went to Brandy and Kendall to begin with, which is fucking weird, but whatever. Or the fact that Brandy and Kendall, from what I saw anyways, I thought, maybe I was wrong, didn't think that what Sarah was saying was right. But then give her a platform. I'm confused. I don't think she went low life. I think she was there to begin with. She was saying all sorts of stuff about me from go. From go. Hi, Linda. Just so you know, everybody was being extremely kind to her, just so you know. Nobody said anything bad. Okay, I'm confused. Are Brandy and Kendall pro-gypsy or anti-gypsy? Because when all the Jasmine PR stuff went down, they went after Brandy too, didn't they? Yes. Yes. PR went after Brandy too. With a vengeance. With an absolute vengeance. Hold on one second. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, time to come get you. All right, give me 5 to wrap it up. Bye-bye. Yeah, is this the continuance from TikTok? Well, it was, but I actually have to go get my husband. I don't know if I'll be on live later, and if I'm on live later, it'll probably be really fucking late, so probably not, because when he gets home, I have to clean out my fridge, and then I guess we're going to do some gaming. But I just want to put out there, for the love of Christ, please stop. Please consider what you are saying to people, number one. More than anything, consider what the hell you are saying to people, because you have no idea what the hell they're going through. 2, stop going real fucking world, for the love of Christ. Stop going real world. I know that, Heezy. I appreciate it. Good night, Starwink. Okay, so guys, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I appreciate anybody who came over from TikTok. Give me a follow. I'm here live every night because I'm banned on TikTok every time I open my fucking mouth. I can't say a goddamn thing on TikTok without being banned at this point. Yesterday, I got it for sexual exploitation and gender-based violence. So, I mean, and TikTok withheld it, and they upheld it. They upheld my gender-based violence that I was having. I don't understand it, but whatever. And so it's just a whole lot fucking easier to just do what I got to do here. But I was on TikTok for a reason, to let people on TikTok know about a problem on TikTok. Well, and that's why I've been straying farther and farther from it, sans other than, putting out my videos here and there, but going live on there is practically impossible at this point. I'm being shut down by every fucking creator, literally every fucking creator at this point. They all got it out for me, and at this point, I don't care. I don't care. I'll be hated. I'll take one for the team. I really don't care, because I'm not going to stand by and just sit here, and because silence is compliance, and if I'm not saying anything, then I'm allowing it to go on. So I meant like all the true crime creators. I'm pretty much hated along the board, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. At least I stand for something, because from what I can see, they stand for nothing. So I don't really care. But I got to go get him before he calls me and says, "Get off there and come get me." Thank you all, lovely, wonderful people. Be kind to each other.